Hello, this is a review of Honeywell the Whole-house humidifier HE-240. There is a HE-280 that are very similar. This is the smaller one with a smaller capacity, and this one I installed myself. I didn't make a video of that, but it's pretty simple. Got a hole at the return or supply duct. You can use either one for both of these ends. So this is where the humidifier is installed on mine furnace, and this is where the other end goes into. Now this furnace is upside down because it's located upstairs. It's not your usual setup as what they do in the basement. This one, the return duct is up, so this is where the return cold air comes in, goes into the furnace, and then goes down into the floor and supplies it for this level and the level down below and the basement. So I didn't have enough room for the unit to place it here. There are coils right here in this housing, and I was afraid that if I cut a big hole there that I might damage it. And also there's a problem with the water that's coming out of the unit that goes into the drain. The unit would sit too low in order for the water to go freely down the drain, so it's better that this worked out the best. Now they recommend that this unit is installed actually down there or up above the furnace if this was a normal setup, or on the side. But anyway, this is the one that's not recommended, but it should work according to the instructions and the video and the reviews I read online. Now, in order to install this unit, it took me a couple hours. I never done it before, but basically cut a hole here, attach it to the duct, cut a hole down there, do the same, make sure there are no gaps. And this is the sensor. It goes into the opposite of wherever the unit is installed. So if the unit is installed on the return, the sensor goes to supply, and if the unit was installed here, then the sensor would go up to the return. So this one is an easier setup as opposed to other humidifiers that go where the wiring is connected to the furnace. So this is easier. Depending what you do for the unit, if it goes onto the return duct, then these hoses need to be switched. If I had done it the opposite way. This one goes inside the unit, and this is the sensor. Now the wiring, this is the plug, the electrical plug. You connect the cable to the adapter and then run it to the thermostat and to the unit. It's just basic wiring and nothing too weird about that. This is the water supply. This one is just you can attach it to cold water or hot, and what you do is you just attach this to the pipe and then keep on screwing onto this one, and then it will pinch a small hole you connect the hose. It goes right here, and then you just unscrew it and then let the water go through. Now they say that it doesn't matter if you do it on cold or hot water. Cold is better because it will save you some money on the gas, but I think personally that, and I'm no expert, that if you were to connect it to the hot water supply, it would be easier for the water that goes into the unit to evaporate because it's already hot, but I'm not sure about that. I'm gonna open this up and show you what the inside looks. When you get this unit, when you open up the box, make sure you open this because there will be some parts inside this unit. Some people didn't know that, and they actually would return the unit without even knowing that there are parts inside, you know, looking for extra parts. This is the filter, and the water basically goes up here, and then it spreads it around the filter, and then when the hot air comes in, it will blow it in back into the system. So the return air, the cold air comes in, goes down this way, and it sends it back up through that hose, and goes back into the unit, and it will push the water from the filter back into the system, and it will circulate. But according to that, you see, the humidity in the house is still 19%. It's 5 degrees outside, 76 inside, so it should be more. And I tried everything, but yeah, it's not working, so I'm getting another one. And this here, if you wonder, it should be way less than that. But I tried going all the way up to see if it's working, if that will help, but nothing else. So it should be way down there because it's cold. But it's same, whatever you do, there is no difference. So just wanted, before I take it off, to make a review of it. It's a nice unit, it's a nice design. The concept is same as any other one, but it's just not working for me. Thank you for watching.